Hello, friends. Running Kimono here. So, as many of you know, this is probably the best secret, not so secret. There was a massive Sunday penny list today. It's like one of those clear outs where it's like random stuff in the clearance section at Dollar General, along with regular section, and lots of pet, lots of automotive, some food, a little bit of magic sprinkled in. So, there's a lot to be found, and we're going to walk through what I did. And some of this stuff is still in bags. I'm going to be donating pretty much most of these dog food and the wet dog food because a lot of it has a quick expiry date, and I don't have any dogs, but I know there's a lot of hungry dogs at the local shelter, so I'm really delighted to do that. Throwing it all in the back of my car, so that's why we're in the garage today. And I went to many stores, scored really big, and I'm pretty hyper by this haul. And honestly, not even the haul, because there's even more stuff that I got that I just gave away to people in the store, and I was just pretty excited today. It was our Super Bowl moment, and we are so delighted to get these hauls. Big shout out and thank you to Christie's Connections, fellow YouTuber, and her team for curating this massive list, getting things organized with the visuals, and making the blueprint happen for today's haul. I know that a lot of us wouldn't have any success if it wasn't for her, so thank you, Christy, for this. And all of this is going to be put to really good use, and I'm pretty hyper to share where I found all of this stuff and the UPCs in this video because it's just magical. I just love the as seen on TV stuff as well. So just to talk a little bit about penny shopping, it's a lot like Fight Club, and the first rule of Fight Club is there is no Fight Club, meaning do not ask employees about the pennies. Just go in there very stealthily, scan with the Dollar General app, and if it rings up 0.00 at the register, it should be a penny. Make sure you have the right store, the right location. And if it rings up full price at the register, ask the cashier to take it off your order in a very polite fashion. And just to show you guys, this is the receipt of one of my hauls, and I'm not making anything up. This is how it is. So maybe if you want to give it a shot, I would try and get out as soon as possible because this is a really hot list and there's a lot of components such as pet food. People are going really hard for this one because it is a necessity right now. The cost of food is just astronomical, pet food included. So we're just going to run through what I have, and I'm going to just explain briefly where I found it. They have an as seen on TV section, and that's where I found all of this. And then on a sky shelf, it's a lot of stuff to wash your car or automotive stuff. So that's the first one. This is called the Shine and Armor, and you guessed it, 1 penny, and it has like a chamois and cleaner and all that stuff. I love microfiber towels, so at the very least, I'll just keep all the microfiber towels and pretend I'm one of those TikTok cleaners. I only found one of these. It is some sort of motor oil. I know my husband is probably going to have a use for that. And yeah, so look in automotive, look in clearance, look everywhere around the store. And a lot of stores recently like tidied up their clearance section. So a lot of this stuff also might be in totes for the next clearance event that they bring out. And there's no way that they'll scan every single item. So a lot of you might luck into a lot of pennies during the March clearance event that they usually have. And I only found like one of each of these turtle wax products, but I'm still happy about that. I know my husband's going to like that. He has everything now to wash his car in these summer months. Now, this is a weird one. It's called a tire repair kit or whatever. It's just little things to plug a hole in your tire. And there's two different packagings for this product, and they're both found in the clearance section. So make sure you open up that Dollar General app to ensure it's bringing up 0.00 so you know it's a penny. Lots of things also to make your car smell really nice. A lot of these people were not scanning or they were just leaving them behind as the day marched on. I was finding more and more of these. And yeah, I'm happy to get all of these car smell goods. And Little Tree, shout out to all of my subscribers from Watertown, New York. That's where they manufacture these. And I looked at the packaging and I was like, oh my gosh, still made in Watertown, New York. I used to live on the Canadian side of Watertown for many, many years. So I'm very familiar with the area. So hi to all of the Northern New York subscribers. Is it snowy up there today? I'm just curious. And this one, Blackberry Clove, very nice, kind of like a Christmassy sort of scent. And we have a personal keyring alarm. So probably something wise to have if you do a lot of nighttime shopping. You never know. And they also had a couple different lights and cameras. Those rang up full price, the same Dollar General company. These were Penny, the wrench set. So that was pretty great. And I found altogether about 300, and I probably gave away 100 of the 300 that I found. And then I'm donating like a bunch of pet food tomorrow. So the next part are the pet foods, these IM bags. They are 11 pounds each, so they are a lot larger. I think altogether I found four, and then I found four at another store. And I met this lady that had 9 dogs, so I just gave them to her. And she was like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, penny each." We scanned them together, and I kind of tried to explain it to her. And she was like, her dogs are all massive, so she was really excited to get them. So just remember, 11 pounds. We have that purple bag, and this one's called Healthy Weight. Look for them either on an end cap in the pet food aisle, or possibly they might have it in the clearance section. This kitten one is the very plain bag. There's another one with a banner around it. But this one, you guessed it, 1 penny. And with a lot of cats, many different organizations are in need of food right now because a lot of kittens recently, a new crop showed up, so they need pet food. This is called Purina. This is a 3.5 ounce bag, and it's for senior cats. We have a lot of outdoor barn cats, and I think they'll really enjoy a nice treat, so I'm happy to have them. And then the Iams Perfect Portion. This has a really good expiry date. I only found one of these, but I'm still very happy. 24 count. That's a lot of cat food, and they're going to enjoy it. And yeah, so look for the orange one in the regular pet food aisle. These little Beneful, it's like a sleeve that you open up. They have a very quick expiry date. I think it's like April or May. And there's a whole bunch of different flavors, but it's this one that you peel back. So be on the lookout for those. And we also have a lot of these canned dog foods. This is actually a puppy dog food. And I noticed that a lot of the Purina One cans expire, I think, in 2026. So that's a longer expiry date. And then hopefully you guys can read all these UPCs. And this one's called High Protein. Beautiful, beautiful husky on the front of that label. If I ever had a dog, probably a husky, because they are such beautiful dogs, and I think they would probably enjoy extreme couponing. My husband's always wanted one of those dogs. And then just to show you the back of this, the best by date is June of 2026. So that's a long time to keep this dog food in your stockpile. The Rachel Ray Nourish, I noticed they have a quicker expiry date, so I'm definitely going to throw that in the donation bin tomorrow, and I'm pretty excited to bring this all to the shelter with my husband. My husband's not a big coupon fan, but whenever he sees the employees like light up like a Christmas tree when these donations show up, I kind of know I've won the war. If you have an old school oven that has those like drip pans, this will catch all of the, goodies that you might drop while cooking. So definitely, something to pick up. I have a family member with one of those old fashioned stoves, so I grabbed 2 of them. I could have gotten so many more, but I didn't. Look in the regular aisle with all of the different cooking utensils and stuff for a lot of these products as well. It's throughout the store, so you really need an hour or so to really scour and look for things, and go in there with an open heart as well. That often helps, because if you're going to go in there and say, "I can't find anything," you won't find it. But if you go in there and put a little bit of effort into it, you'll probably come out with at least 1 penny. Now, here's a funny thing. I think nutcrackers are weird looking with the big eyes and the teeth. Not a fan. And I found 3 nutcracker Christmas dish towels, so that's kind of funny. It's just hilarious because I am not a fan of nutcrackers. And then these Command, it's like some sort of like thing to put on your wall to hang like heavier pictures and stuff. So happy to find a bunch of those. You never know when those might you might need them for a project or something like that. And these Ghirardelli, it's the single peppermint. They weren't part of Christmas, but now they're a penny. And I found a bunch, and I found them right at the checkout. So that was pretty cool. And I wish I had found more of these. They're these Zoli Pops. So if you are diabetic or keto, they are really yummy as well. I found the lollipops and I already had one and I really enjoy them. Again, I wish I had found more than one bag, but I'm still grateful to find the one. And they're not too sweet. Very nice flavor. And I found a couple boxes of the Clover Valley Pumpkin Spice K-Cups. I know my mother-in-law is going to just be giddy to get these, and I'm going to save them for her. And here's the UPC. I would get out as soon as possible, guys. I wish you luck with this and have fun. Catch you in the next one. Bye.